Tonight, all across the upstate and around the country, neighbors and law enforcement came together for National Night Out. It's an annual community building event which encourages kids to get to know their local law enforcement and first responders outside of the everyday life of the job. Tonight, kids across the upstate enjoyed all kinds of events like face painting, honorary badge ceremonies, and even some pictures with the department's mascots. Fox Carolina's Matt Kaufax hit up some of those community gatherings in the area and is live right now outside Greer City Hall.
Yeah, Cody, well, the grounds right behind me were sprawling with people getting to know their local law enforcement officials. And whether you talk to those officials or to parents, they say the best part is seeing the smiles on those kids' faces. Everyone who I spoke to also telling me that tonight felt extra special in light of everything going on in the country right now. Lieutenant Patrick Fortenberry says nights like tonight are what really make the job worth it.
We learn how to better police their neighborhoods, get to know them on an individual level, and be able to provide them better services.
He joined his department in Greer to welcome parents and their kids to National Night Out and says his favorite part is seeing their enthusiasm.
And then you give them a little toy that you've got, a ball or a trinket or some sort, and then it just breaks that ice and bond, and then they're just all smiles and giggles after that.
But tonight goes deeper than toys and face painting.
It's a wonderful opportunity for our children to have fun and to see the police in a wonderful light where they're being friendly and helpful.
Debbie and Peter Spink say they think it's important for their grandchildren to get to know and respect local law enforcement.
You have?
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman?
They add, especially in light of recent events, the bonds between them and those they protect should be stronger than ever.
You just never know today. And so in a sense, we're all part of the solution and hopefully not part of the problem.
Greenville Police Chief Ken Miller also agrees.
These are terrible, terrible tragedies. Some can be probably prevented, some cannot. We'll never know if we're not talking with one another.
We need to bridge that gap between the community and law enforcement. And I think if we can do that, we can probably see a difference when it comes to interaction with law enforcement to make sure that we don't have some of the things that we have seen throughout this nation.
Community activist Bruce Wilson and his children met up with Chief Miller and his department at the Sterling Community Center tonight. He says he knows community relations can be strained at times, but hopes events like these bring people closer together.
I don't want my children to fear law enforcement. At the same time, I want law enforcement to be able to respect my children. And so it goes hand in hand, and so that's what I'm hoping to accomplish by coming out.
And Chief Miller tells me he also loves how these events can humanize police, which he says can go a long way in making it easier for them to do their jobs and identify problems and mitigate them before they occur in oftentimes tough and dangerous situations. Live in Greer, Matt Kaufax, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.
Matt, thanks. Covering the Carolinas.